University of Nigeria, Enugu campus. I'm a member of Nigerian Institute of Management and the Nigerian Internet Society, and I'm an executive graduate of the Daystar Leadership Academy in Lagos. I hold an honorary certificate and induction into the Hall of Fame at Moneywise Institute, Enugu, based on my experience in capacity building. I've worked as a digital skills trainer at the Center for Social Media Studies at Godfrey Okoye University in Enugu. And during my undergraduate days at UNN, I've received award for being the most innovative and most enterprising student in the Faculty of Biological Sciences. And additionally, in 2021, I got the award of the Star Volunteer at Face Youth UK, one of the organizations I volunteer for. And I've also gotten an MBA in Business Administration from Learn to Live Business School in UK. And I'm currently doing Masters in Public Health in ABU Zaria. Finally, I'm happily married to Mrs. Adeze Chiazo Chime. And for more information about me, or you want to know more about me, you can go to flowcv.me/Chimex to get every other details you want about me. Maybe you want to see my CV to give me a bigger job. I'll really appreciate. Thank you very much. So I want to also use this opportunity to thank my wife for supporting me to do this. Thank you, babe. Your encouragement and understanding and approval made this happen. Thank you, babe. So I promised you a lot of things when I was advertising this class. And one of the things these are all the things that I promised you. One of them is that you learn how to use Chat GPT effectively. That you are going to develop how to develop websites using AI in less than 10 minutes without coding. Using AI for academic research, integrating WhatsApp, Telegram, and your browser. Then how to get access to future AI tools that is coming up. Every day, millions of it come up. And then how do you override Chat GPT content detector to get better results? I also promised you a refund of your money if you don't learn anything new in this class. I'm going to pay you back. Please, can someone mute? Someone's microphone is on. Thank you very much. So I also promise you a refund of your money if you don't learn anything new in this class. Then there are other things I'll offer you as a bonus, which I did not put when I was making those promises. And these are those things I promised to add to what I'm already offering you. I'm going to teach you how to access GPT-4 without paying for Chat GPT Pro. I'm going to give you access to over 1,000 Chat GPT prompts worth $50. That is what I paid to get them. And I'm also going to be doing continuous updates on latest AI tools on the WhatsApp group we created. And I'm also going to be creating I will give you access to the short book I wrote on Chat GPT. And any website I mentioned because of this class, I'm also going to compile all of them and send to us in the WhatsApp group for easy referencing. And I'll also be there to support you after this class. If you have any confusion, question, provided you registered for this class, I will respond to you. And for those who will be interested, a certificate of participation will also be given to them. For those that are interested, some people don't need certificate. For me, I've come to a point where certificate doesn't really mean much to me again, because the knowledge is more important than the certificate. But if you need certificate, I will give it to you. Trust me. Thank you very much. So let's go. Are we ready? Let's go. So one of the things you may need to ask yourself is, please, yes, if you have questions, feel free to drop it in the WhatsApp group. I'm going to be seeing it and be responding to it in the course of the class, because it's going to be a practical class. We are going to be practicing as we go. I'm not just giving a lecture, please. It's not a lecture. It's a practical class. We are going to also be practicing a lot. And those that are with phone, I'll connect my phone. You are going to be seeing my phone, and we'll be doing it together. We are here to learn together. So let's go. What is artificial intelligence? Sometimes you need to know the basics of what is happening before you just learn anything. You need to know the basics, because I used to tell my friends that 2023 is the year of AI. A lot of things. I even posted a video in the WhatsApp group where someone parked his car and just pressed the remote, and the car came to where he was standing before driving the car away. So all these are artificial intelligence. When I was immediately 8 o'clock, when it was 8 o'clock, I started sending you the link to the class privately to your email. I did not send it to everybody one by one. I used it. All of them are artificial intelligence. I just sent it once, and it started sending on its own, one after the other, to about 100 participants that we have for this class. And some people paid, not because they will even have time, because they are going to listen to this recording after the class. So what is artificial intelligence? I'm not here to speak plenty grammar. I simplify the definition so that even a 5-year-old person will understand what artificial intelligence is. So what is artificial intelligence? When we talk about AI is still the same as artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence refers to the ability of machines like computers or robots to do things that normally require human intelligence, such as problem solving, decision making, or understanding language. So what artificial intelligence is doing is that it's like a smart brain that can learn and adapt to new situations. It's more like a human being, but it doesn't have a soul or doesn't have a heart or a life of its own. So it's trained and can learn. It can learn and adapt to new situations and can also help us to do things faster and better. However, it is important to remember that AI is different from human intelligence because it's human that created it and has its own limitations and challenges. In fact, the future of AI is even threatening because somebody can clone your voice, use your voice, and say what you've not said before and use it as an evidence in court, and you go to jail for it. These are the bad side effects of the future of artificial intelligence. But then we are learning. These are the top AI tools that we are going to be learning today. We have Chat GPT, Microsoft Bing, Google Bard AI, Perplexity AI, Hugging Face, and Right Sonic. So I want to just create a pool in the group. Just help me to answer. Apart from Chat GPT, have you heard about the other tools I mentioned? Please, I created a pool in the group. Just help me to answer it. Apart from Chat GPT, have you heard about the other tools I mentioned? Just help me to answer it. All right. Thank you very much. This is a very interesting class. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's becoming equal. And that's why we are all here to learn. I will teach you about all of them. If we have time, we'll talk about the advantages and disadvantages. Though the aim of this pool is to make sure that the number of people who don't know about other things are more, just to find out. So these are the top AI tools, and we are going to go through it one after the other before I go into other AI tools that I promised you. We'll go through all those things one after the other. So I'll start with Chat GPT that everybody knows about. And before this class, I remember I told us to register for an account on Chat GPT so that it's going to be easy for us to learn. So I want to tell you some facts about Chat GPT. Number one, Chat GPT does not have an app. It does not have an app. So the first time people heard about Chat GPT, they just went to Play Store, Apple Store, and looking for anything called Chat GPT there because we are so used to downloading apps. And that's how a lot of people downloaded apps that scammers and spammers and hackers use to get access into their phones and also use it to access their data and even hack their account and the rest. So there is no app called Chat GPT. It's just a website. And that website is that one I showed you, chat.openai.com.
Sorry, sir. One Emmanuel Onyan is sharing his screen too. Can you please pull it down so we can see you? We can't see your screen again.
Oh, sorry. All right. Thank you for letting me know. No, so please, can you help me do that? Block the person. Are you still seeing my screen?
No.
Okay, let me stop sharing.
I see your screen.
I can see your screen here.
All right, let me just.
I can't see your screen.
I can't see your screen.
All right, let me just share it again.
I can see your screen.
Sorry, let me just share it again.
I can see your screen.
To pin Chime's screen, pin it so that nothing will distract you again.
I can't see the screen. I'm seeing one Emmanuel Onyani.
Sorry, please. Can you see it now? Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you for observing that, Monica. God bless you. So, like I said, there is no app called Chat GPT. There's no app called Chat GPT. These are the ones that we have. So we are going to move into what Chat GPT is about. I'll tell you just a little history of Chat GPT. I'm not going to go too far. Just to tell you, I'm going to share my screen again. So don't worry. Just to show you some things about the founders. I'm going to share my screen again. Just hold on. All right. So just a little bit. So that GPT in Chat GPT is called generative pre-trained transformer. I don't want to go into details of it because if you go into details of it, it's for programmers. You don't need to know all that. All you need to know is how to use it to get your results. Now, this is the guy that founded it. His name is Samuel Altman. He founded OpenAI. And OpenAI was founded in November 2022, November last year. These things have started making waves outside the country. And we didn't know about it in Nigeria. I knew about it after my wedding in December of 2022. That's when I started studying about how these things work. So, and this guy is the main founder. And then these are the co-founders. The few of them are these guys you can see here, including the great Elon Musk that you know. The great Elon Musk that you know. These guys are the founders. I don't want to go into all this other stuff here because it's going to delay us. So I've stopped sharing my screen now. So I'm going to go into the app proper now. So that we'll start the practical because we don't have time. So you are going to be seeing my entire screen. You're going to be seeing my entire screen. You're going to see my entire screen. So let me use this as an example. Can you see my screen, please?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, we can.
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
I'm going to show you two things. Some of you have been using Chat GPT before, and if you open your own Chat GPT, those that are using their Chat GPT before, this is how it will appear on your computer or on your phone. This is how it appears. While I want to connect my phone too, so that we'll all be learning together. You'll be seeing my phone, and you also be seeing the screen. But let me show you what my own Chat GPT looks like. This is what my own Chat GPT looks like. It's not like everybody's own. And I'm going to tell you everything I did for my own to be like this and the kind of results that I'll be getting, that I used to get. These are the advanced things that the normal person out there don't know about Chat GPT. So I'm also going to open it on my phone. Sorry. Can you see my phone too? Can you see my phone?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right. So you're going to be seeing my phone. I'm going to be very vulnerable to you in the course of this class. So this is what phone looks like. So I believe that most of us are with our phone. So ChatGPT have some capabilities and limitations which they listed there. They listed it there. So one of it is that the information ChatGPT have stopped in 2021. It doesn't give you information beyond 2021. That means any information above 2021, ChatGPT will not give it to you. I can use my own to give you an example. There's an example that I tried while I was when the class was going on. Like I want to tell Chat GPT, tell me about Bonador. So look at what Chat GPT will tell me about Bonador. Can you see the result? It's saying, I am sorry, I'm not familiar with the term Bonador. This is the normal person's Chat GPT. So I'll go to my own personal Chat GPT, my own account. This is my own Chat GPT account. The way it looks is so different. I'll still explain why my own looks like this and how you can make your own to look like that. I'll just tell him, tell me about Bonador. The same question, same Chat GPT. Now, look at my own results. Can you see my own results? Based on web results, Bonador is a painkiller. So who is playing music? Please, can you mute? Hi. So based on my own results, can you see what it generated? Based on web results, Bonador is a painkiller medication used to treat middle moderate pain and all that. Now, that is the difference between me and the normal person using Chat GPT. So I'm going to still teach you how your own can be like this, but let's go to the normal one. So sometimes we don't know the capabilities of Chat GPT. So the first thing I want you to do is, what you're going to type now on your own phone is, how can Chat GPT benefit me as then you now put your career or your skill. Like I'm typing now, how can Chat GPT benefit me as an IT officer? Have you typed it on your own?
Yes, I have.
All right, thank you. I'll be following up on the group.
How can I go to chat GPT?
Okay, chat.openai.com. Please, if you have questions, I advise that you go to the group and ask the question, because we've already shared how to access Chat GPT before the class. We've already shared it before the class. So I've shared the link in the group. So if you can't find it in the group, that means you're a wrong participant in this class. All right. Thank you very much. So can we all see how Chat GPT can benefit us? Our different career. How can Chat GPT benefit me as, I want to use pastor as an example, as a pastor, I want to use pastor as an example, forgive me. So now, can you see how Chat GPT can benefit a pastor? It can help a pastor to increase engagement with congregation through chatbots, improve communication, provide pastoral care, increase outreach, save time by automating routine tasks and all that. Let me tell you how ChatGPT have helped me as a pastor. Before, while studying the Bible in the olden days or the generation before our generation, pastors used to have what we call Bible concordance. Bible concordance can be 4, 5. So when they want to search the Bible, they will open different Bibles on top of their table, researching the topics they want to preach. But all those things they scatter, ChatGPT can help you do that. Like if you want to bring out where the Bible talks about riches in the Bible, just put it on ChatGPT. ChatGPT will bring all of them out for you. So to tell you how beneficial ChatGPT is, to tell you how beneficial it is. So there is this, there is anything you type in this message button is called Chat GPT prompt. Any message you type here is called Chat GPT prompt. Are we learning? So it's called Chat GPT prompt.
Yes.
So the problem with people in this place is that they don't know how to put in the words here to be able to get the information that they want. And I'm going to be citing various examples for you. Number one example you need to follow is that if you need to ask ChatGPT anything, put it this way: act as a, then you now put the profession that you want result on. For instance, if I want result as a barrister, let's say I'm a barrister, I will tell ChatGPT, act as a lawyer. Act as a lawyer. So this thing is more like you are having a conversation with it and it's giving you answers, and you now use that answer to do whatever you want to do. So always use act as. Always use this term whenever you want to search for anything that requires professionalism. So I can tell him, act as a lawyer, develop an agreement, a contract agreement for my newly employed IT officer at Chime Chinonso Technology. This thing is trained that you can put in anything and it will use those words that you entered to give you results. So this thing I put down is what is called prompt. So Chat GPT prompt is the way you are able to
I
put
can't
in.
see the screen very well.
You can't see it very well. Okay,
Yes,
let me use.
it's very
Sorry.
tiny.
All right, sorry. Let me use. Can you see it well now?
It's better now, thank you.
All right, let me use my PC then. All right. So I said that whenever you're typing something, use something like act as a lawyer. I want to use this one as an example. You can use your profession. Say, act as a baker, develop a recipe for me. Act as a teacher, develop a course outline for me. Act as, just be using it like that. So I want to develop a contract letter. I say, act as a lawyer. Develop a contract agreement for my newly employed IT officer at Chime Chinonso Technologies. Then I'll put enter. Now I want you to be trying on your own. If you can see my screen, you will see that he's already typing it the way a lawyer would type it. Are we together? He's already typing it the way a lawyer will type it. So what does this mean? What this means is that if I am running a firm and I used to employ 4 to 5 lawyers to work for me and develop all these things, all I need now is one. Sure. And once I get that one lawyer, I'm going to sack every other lawyer, because one lawyer can go to Chat GPT, get this thing, get the template, because most lawyers even have this template. And look at the way it positioned it for me. Everything, employment agreement, the way a lawyer will say it. Remember, I told him, act as a lawyer. So on your own, you can also put it that way. Act as. If there's any information you've always been wanting to get and you find it difficult to get, feel free to put it in the chat. Let's push it to Chat GPT to generate it for us. Even if it's difficult for you to get in the past, if you have anyone you feel we should try, you can put it. But I just told Chat GPT to act as a lawyer. Now, do you know that Chat GPT can have a conversation with you like a human being? All right. So how do you do that? You can tell Chat GPT, I have mental health problem. How can you help me? But you can tell it to say, act as a counseling therapist. Act as a counseling therapist, or a psychological, or act as a mental therapist and counsel me. I have mental health problem. How can you help me? Now, have you seen the advice is rendering already? Acknowledge and accept your feelings. He's going to give you a lot of stuff. And one thing about this thing is that if you don't like the answer it gave you, you can come here and say regenerate. So when you click regenerate, it will give you the answer in another format. So the answer that ChatGPT will give me is different from the answer it's going to give you, is different from the answer it's going to give the next person. So if you are doing copy and paste, you can still win. Your answer can still be different from another person's own. But I can tell you how somebody can catch that you used ChatGPT. I can still tell you that. So now, was the response better? If it is better, I'll click yes. If I say better, what it means is that I'm helping ChatGPT. I'm now training it more to give me better response in case of next time. Are we together? So someone said, what if ChatGPT does not have data on a particular issue, like reporting on a project as a technical work stream consultant in malaria? All right. That's a question someone asked in the chat group. Now, this thing, I call ChatGPT an idiot. This is why I call it an idiot. What you give him is what it gives you back. You know, when we are smaller, if they ask us to define computer, we'll say that a computer is an idiot machine because it cannot do anything on its own. Now, this thing is like that. The information you feed it is the kind of result that is going to give you back. And that's why we talked about Chat GPT prompt. So Chat GPT prompt is like the kind of keyword that you give to it. For instance, I recently got a prompt. Let me go to that prompt. I recently got a prompt. Let me get that prompt, please. I pasted it for the purpose of this class. All right, that prompt helped me to read a lot recently. Sorry. Now I'm going to delete this and start a new chat and use that prompt. So recently, I've been meaning to read books and I don't have time to read all the books I want to read. So what I did is that if I put this prompt, I'm going to put this prompt in our WhatsApp group. Go and use the prompt. Any book you have read before. So I just posted a prompt in the WhatsApp group. So that prompt, now you can use it to summarize a book. There's a book I love so much. It's written by a Ghanaian pastor called Mensa Otabil. The name of the book is By the Future. Now, ChatGPT may not give you response for the book. Remember, it told you that this limitation is that it stopped in 2021. So anything after 2021, ChatGPT may not have that information, but I'll still tell you how you can access such information. So now, summarize the book by the author. You just insert it. So I want to put it now. So summarize the book. The name of the book by that man is By the Future. Now, the name of the author is Mensa Otabil. And I put it here, Mensa Otabil. And then I say, give me the list of the most important learnings and insights. What this thing means is that I don't need to read the book to get the summary of what it's talking about. I just come here and click enter. Now, watch out the results.
Wow. Wow.
It shocked you, Ba?
You shocked me, brother.
It shock over me, sir.
So,
Oh, this one shocked me. Oh.
so now, by reading this one pager now, I want to bet you that if somebody that read that book come out and we start talking about the book, I can actually defend that book more. Why? Because I've gotten the summary of the book. And that is how it is in many things. If you're a baker, for instance, assuming I'm a baker, I'll say act as a baker, give me the recipe for preparing fondant icing. Bakers will know this. Have you seen the way it's listing the recipe, ingredients, instructions?
Yes.
The way is, I can hear a baker talking. Welcome, Winifred. So look at the way it listed all the recipe for fondant icing. So these are the kind of powerful information. This one is just basic GPT, not the advanced one we are still going to go into. So this is how it's producing all this information and many more. So something happened recently. I was trying to develop an outline for my project. I'm doing masters in public health, and I don't know how to develop an outline. I came to Chat GPT. I told it I am doing a project research on the promotion of malaria prevention in Nigeria. Are you seeing the way I'm putting it?
Yes, sir.
As a research professional, help me develop a scaffold. A scaffold. That is what they call it. Sometimes English now a problem. Oh, I tell you, you go get within to talk. You not go know how to present them. They develop a scaffold for my project research. All right.
Yeah.
Can you see what's happening?
Do you think we need to go to school anymore?
This would have helped me with my project. Why didn't I know?
Yeah.
Why
It was
All right. So, and if you noticed, I just expressed myself in the question.
Please, let's mute ourselves, please.
All right. If you have questions, the side comments are also good too. The feedback is also is also important. So someone said, how do you save a response that it has given you? That's why I recommend a laptop. So what I do is that once it gives me a response, I copy it, I create an MS Word, and then paste it there. And paste it there. And once I paste it there, from there, I can now continue. For instance, do you know I can develop this topic one after the other using this Chat GPT? I want to develop on background and context. I can say, help me with the introduction section. By stating my project topic, I've given ChatGPT a basic. I will now say, based on the introduction section, help me develop a background. Help me develop a background and context on the provided topic. I can say, give me 2,000 words. So if my supervisor said that the introduction of that first one would be in 2 pages, I can go to Google and say, how many words can cover 2 pages in MS Word, and I will get it. I'm using 2,000 words as an example, and I'll say enter. Can you see it has started writing?
With reference.
Lord have mercy.
Remember
Remember
that I gave it. Remember that I gave it the number of words to give me. Okay, I said 2,000 words, and 2,000 words is plenty.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what if is here is 2,000 words. So if it is not up to 2,000 words, I would think that Chat GPT have given me all the answer. This may not be all the answer. And if this is not the answer, see what I'm going to type. Listen attentively. I'll type continue typing, please. If it has not stopped, it will keep typing. Just watch out.
Yeah.
Because it has not exhausted
2,000 words.
that 2,000 words. Remember, I gave you the instruction. And you know, this introduction is something that can stress your brain so much. And that one may need referencing and may not need referencing. And it can also develop a reference based on this thing that I've provided now.
Sure.
But let me give you a trick. Chat GPT, the Chat GPT that we are using free now is called GPT 3.5. So this GPT 3.5 give fake references. Are we together? It gives fake references. So if I want to get real references, I may go back to that one that I've introduced, that my own have configured to be advanced, and tell it to give me references. So, but this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to copy all these things in MS Word. Let me create MS Word. Let me copy all these things that I pasted now in MS Word. This introduction that I wrote now. Let me copy it. Let me copy it and put in MS Word. Now, I'll tell it to use destination format or merge formatting so that the whole thing will be arranged. Okay. So I'll go back there. And continue again. I'll continue copying. Okay. Now it's advisable to copy from down up. That's the easiest way to copy on your laptop. Don't forget all these things I taught you about continue typing and all that. Don't forget it. So that if it doesn't give you what you want, you don't feel that it's not giving you enough information. It's because you didn't click this word, continue typing. That is a Chat GPT prompt. So I've copied all these things that I posted now, and I'm going to paste it here. I've pasted it here. And remember, in projects, they'll tell you it has to be double line spacing, all those things. By the time I do this thing, double line spacing, let me adjust it. Control J, double line spacing. It will shock you. It will be as if it have generated 3 pages already. Remember, I told you the number of words to use. Now, if you come here, you see that it also wrote that this reference of World Health Organization 2020 may be based on where it got the data from. I'm just using this as an example. Now, if I want this thing to produce reference, I can come here now, Control C. I've copied everything. No, I'll still go back to that place and say, kindly provide a reference for the article generated above using upper referencing style. Are we together?
Yeah.
All right. So now,
Hey.
Mado.
And Chat GPT.
now it said
The reference is here.
now said at Chat GPT is very sincere, and he said manuscript in preparation. But see the mistake I did. I didn't give you the number of referencing I wanted. I can say, can you give me 10 references using upper style? It just gave me 1 reference.
Guy. This is crazy.
All right. So like I said, some of this it is very good. It's very good in giving.
I'm not getting it clearly.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're not getting it clearly, just hold on. At the end of the class, we are going to share the recording so that you get it. Okay. But we are,
All
we
right,
are
thank you.
you may not be a researcher, so you may not understand what is happening here. Okay, it's just an example. I'll come down to what a basic person can understand. Okay, so I want to test if this reference is real. I heard that ChatGPT worked on their referencing, that some of them are real, some are fake. So I want to know, is this one real? I'll click on this link now. If this link does not open, then it is fake. Can you see that it opened? Can you see that this link opened?
Yes, I can see.
This number one opened. That means it's real. Then I'll test number two. Did number two open? No. Number two did not open. That means it's fake. So if I'm the person, I'll not use number two. Then I'll go to number three. Did number three open? Yes. I'll use number three. Are we together? Then I'll go to number four. Did number four open? Yes. I will use number four. So what it means is that as of January, ChatGPT was giving fake references, but now, I'm coming, please. Hold on. So now, ChatGPT does not give fake references again. That is what it means. But any references that it gives you, you need to go and search if the reference is working or not. You need to go and confirm that it's reference. Look at this one is working. So what it means is that ChatGPT is also improving. I can go back again and say and tell ChatGPT, looking at the table above, using the scaffold or using the outline above, can you talk more on research problem and objective? Let me go again and say, using the outline of the research, can you develop, can you write more on the research problem and objectives in 1,500 words? If you don't give it the number of words it wants, this thing will just type short and you think it's not giving you enough information. It's a lie. It has more to write. So now, can you see my research problem is already coming out? So what it means is that remember I gave you the topic, it's not as if it go come. And I'm sorry if you're a professor here. I'm sorry if you're a professor in my class, but a lot of professors don't know about these things. And because they don't know about these things, the first set of students that will use it there, especially in Nigerian universities and old lecturers, they'll be like, wow, you did a great job. Why you did a great job? Why is it GPT that did the whole work? Because you can see now that from here, let me even tell you to continue typing, please.
But Chimes, excuse me, if they know about it while you cited the references, is there any problem?
It's still a problem because even me, I won't advise you to also use this thing verbatim. Are we together? I'll still show you how they can detect that this thing was copied from ChatGPT. There's a way, and there's a way around it to bypass it too. You get? So all these things are part of what we are going to be discussing. And this is just an example. I won't talk on research again, but I want to assure you that if I want to be lazy, I can use this to develop my research from start to finish. The only place I'm going to involve, it can even use data collected from the internet to even analyze the data for me. These things are what Chat GPT can do. I'm not going to talk on research again. This is just an example of the power of what GPT can do. Now, let me tell you another thing that it can do. Sometimes we have the word to say, but we don't know how to present the word. And that is why I believe everybody here needs to know about Chat GPT. Okay? You know what to say, but you don't know how to present it. So let me give you an example. Assuming I want to write a mail to my boss telling him that I won't be available to come to work tomorrow. I don't find English tired. I don't know how to present them. What will I do? I'll come to Chat GPT. Can you help me can you help me create an email telling my supervisor my name, Mrs. Adeve, my wife is my supervisor in this case, that I won't be able to come to work today. You think I can even lie, you? I don't have any reason, but help me create a reason not to come to work today. Now, watch out. It first of all,
Why is he calling it? Yeah.
all right.
Who's the body?
It's possible.
So now, why you need to know all these things is that I want us to also know the advantage and disadvantage of all these things. These things is going to make the next generation to be very lazy. They can't create. Are we together? So
Yes,
sometimes when using these things, you need to be intentional. Okay. So for me, if look at the mail, I regret to inform you I won't be able to come to work today due to some unexpected circumstances that have risen. Remember, I told you to lie. Unfortunately, I'm experiencing a mild fever and have been advised by my doctor to take a day off to rest and recover. I apologize for my inconvenience this may cause, and I will ensure all my pending work is completed upon my return. Please let me know if there are any urgent matters that require my immediate attention, and I'll do my best to address them remotely. Thank you for your understanding, and I hope to be back at work soon. Now, assuming to me this thing is too long, I can tell it further. Can you write this mail in 3 lines? Can you write this mail in 3 lines? That means to me it's too much. Can you see?
wow.
It's able to still compress it further for me. Why? Because I'm the one giving it instruction. So this Chat GPT you're seeing is so knowledgeable. Like, I don't know how to quantify it. It's so knowledgeable that I was writing a business proposal recently. I know what to write, but I don't know how to present it. I just had to come. It gave me a better way to present it. It gave me a better English to write. It gave me a better way to do it. So now, I will give you a secret on how you are going to be invited in your next job application, because this can also generate a practical cover letter for you. And I'll tell you how not to be caught in this. Are we together? So now, let me look for a job vacancy. My favorite job vacancy site is myjobmark.com. Okay, so let me open it. So you have been making a lot of mistakes in your job applications. Let me clear this chat because I want to start a new one. So what I want to teach you now is how to make sure you get the job. If you know the job, if you lie and you go to interview and fail, man, no deal. So I want to use let me look for ICT vacancy. Forgive me, I'm an IT person. So okay, IT. Now let me go for NGOs. Let me go for NGOs and look for a particular district. Okay, this one is managing director at Population Council. So is it not too big? Okay, let me use this. Perfect. Training consultant, pictures and still photography. Are we together? So now you can give Chat GPT an instruction, give it an article and tell it to read it, it will read it. Are we together? So now, what if I want to apply for this vacancy now? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell Chat GPT. The name of this company is Jipego. And don't be surprised that Chat GPT knows about this company. So I'll copy the job role first of all. I'll copy the job role. I'll go to Chat GPT and said, I'm applying for the post of, you paste it at Gpego. Let me check if I get the spelling right. At Gpego, John Hopkins University. Good. So I'll go further and say, using the job description below, help me to develop a captivating and persuasive cover letter in 1,000 words. And I'll now come back, copy the overview of the job, everything. And then I'll come back here, I'll paste the overview of the job. I'll now click search. All right, remember I told you to write it in 1,000 words. All right, so now, can you see this now? So if you look at the result, you see that it's pointed out where I'm applying at. The job description and all the experience, it said it. So what am I going to do with this thing? I know I'm not everything that was described here, okay? So what I will do here is that, first of all, I'm going to copy it. Are you with me? Let me create a new MS Word because I'll use this to teach you how to detect that it's ChatGPT that wrote something. I've pasted the application letter. Now, listen attentively, please. When you paste this thing now, if you notice, there's a background color in it, right? Please, can someone respond to me, please?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
All right, thank you. So if you paste it like this somewhere, for me, if I see it, I'll know you copied it from ChatGPT because of this background. So what do? You see this icon here, this paste icon. You tap on it and then click on merge formatting. Now, this merge formatting now, it will look as if you are the one that pasted it here. Now, the kind of keyword ChatGPT generates is hiring manager. So don't use hiring manager. If I'm an HR manager and you use hiring manager for me when applying for job, I will know you use ChatGPT. Are we together? Because ChatGPT uses hiring manager for everybody it generates for. So I can say, dear, you have to be creative on your own beyond this computer. Dear human resource manager, you come to the next line. Diego, right? Then just write it the way you have do it. Dear sir, / madam. You now continue. Now there's a difference. Just this thing I wrote now is a difference. So now you now come into the application and check anything that does not belong to you away. Don't lie. The one that does not belong to you, you take it off. If you have a master's and if you have a master's and not in PhD, you remove PhD. You may even have just masters in communication studies. You can stop here. I have masters in communication studies. Full stop. You can say, I hold a certificate. 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 Have a certificate. Have a certificate in graphic design. Even if you don't have, there are many free courses online. Go and do one while you are applying. And it won't be a lie because you already have it. That's if you have the skill. So by the time you go through, it's only a fool that will go and copy this thing like this and go and paste, because they'll surely invite you for the interview. And if you can't defend it, you put yourself in trouble. So while you copy, you go through these things one after the other. You go through it one after the other to know how it works. Okay? To know how it works, you go through it one after the other. So, we have not talked about other AI tools, but I'll be brief about them because Chat GPT is the main one. So let me just talk briefly on the other AI tools. Then I'll now come back to that major question: how do we not detect that something is from Chat GPT? Okay. So, I'm going to go back to my slide. I'm going to go back to my slide and all right, so I want to talk about Microsoft Bing, Google Bard AI, Perplexity, Hugging Face, right? Sonic. I'll be fast about it, okay?
Can we ask questions, sir? I'm based on this one you just finished.
Okay. Ask your question.
Okay, for people that are using the phones, you also realize that we don't have regenerate on it. I don't know where the column is to regenerate. Like more like if you're using the phone for it, not the laptop, you don't have the icon regenerate on it. It's, there's a way the signs are, and probably you could explain further so people can understand how it is.
Okay. Let me use a phone. Okay. Let me use a phone. Let me look for one of my chat histories. Chat GPT benefit for pastors. Now, are you looking at your screen? Look at this icon I'm pointing out. Can you see this icon?
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. That icon is what I'm going to use to regenerate. Did I answer your question, Emeka?
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. So I'm minimizing my phone now. I'm back to this. Please, who is playing music? Can you just mute it, please? All right. Thank you very much. I believe the class is also getting interesting. So I want to talk on the second one now. The second one, which is Microsoft Bing. Bing is like the Microsoft part of ChatGPT. A lot of people don't know about it before. So you can use Edge. This is Microsoft Edge. I have Microsoft Edge on my laptop. This is Microsoft Edge. So on Microsoft Edge, at the top right hand, can you see it here? It says get AI powered answers from any chat. That one is different. Look at where my mouse is. You see that icon. So if you see that icon, you can actually click on that icon and chat. Let me click on the icon. And this Bing is also like an app on your phone. It's also like an app on your phone. I don't know why it's not generating. Okay, good, wonderful. It's here. So I can come here and type what I want in Bing. I can say, and one thing about Bing is that Bing uses Google to give you the latest information. And Bing will also give you references of where it got that information from. So I can tell Bing write about malaria prevention in Nigeria in 1,000 words. I'm telling Bing to write it. So I'll click send. I'll say professional. Good. generate draft. Okay, they say they cannot generate it. Let me reduce it. Let me remove this 1,000 words. This is why I still believe that Chat GPT is the king. All right, let me just come here. I don't know why this is messing up. Let me go to bing.com, chat. It will still bring me back to this place. It's not working. Okay, let me use my phone. Hi, my Bing app is not on my phone now. Okay, it has good. It has brought me to the chat mode now. So chat now. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't understand this. Now we draft. Okay, let me just hold on Bing now. Bing also have an app on your phone, both iPhone and Android phone. You can download, and it will also give you that same access. So that's it for Bing. Let me talk about Google Bard. The website for Google Bard is, let me put it on WhatsApp group, is bard.google.com, bard.google.com. That's the website for Google own. Can somebody visit it? Let me know what it tell you. bard.google.com, bard.google.com. Can you visit it on your phone? What did it tell you? I want to know if he's still giving a bad response. What did he give you?
Bard can explain why.
Okay, did he open on your phone and gave you place to chat? Did he open on your phone and gave you where you can chat? Did he do that?
No, it's showing join wait list.
No, BARD.
Yeah, I've opened it. There's no place to chat.
Okay,
It's saying join
It's
wait
opening
list.
on my browser on my PC.
Okay, because that means it maybe need to open on PC.
It's
This
a joint wait list.
is your own like my own. Look at my phone. Is your own like my own?
No.
Oh,
My own says joint wait
No,
list.
it's not like yours.
Okay.
It's saying join wait list.
Okay, it's saying join waiting list. Okay, I'm going to
Yeah.
explain. We are all in class to learn. All right. So this Google Bard is like Chat GPT. Okay. Like this is my own. I can just say generate a sample cover letter for an IT position. Okay. So it's just like Google Bard, but it's just like Chat GPT. But this one is owned by Google. Can you see it? And when it finishes, it will also give you advice on how to do it. I'll teach you how to access it. So now, I'm using my phone, please. And why I'm using my phone is because it's the only on phone I can explain it. Now, this BARD was introduced by Google, but they left only people in the United States and UK to access it. They didn't allow Nigerians to access it. So there is something we call VPN. VPN is virtual private network. VPN, Yahoo boys use it a lot, but we are not Yahoo people. So VPN helps you to mask your network. It makes your network look as if you are in United States or UK, but you're actually in Nigeria. That is what VPN does for you. So for you to access Google Bard, what I did was that I used a VPN. I'm going to share with you the VPN I used. The VPN I used is called Proton VPN. Proton VPN. I'll type it. Proton. Sorry. What was wrong with my phone? So Proton VPN is the name of the VPN that I use. Proton VPN. So with this Proton VPN, I'm going to open it on my phone. I was able to change my IP address from Nigeria to United States. I just opened it now, okay? And Can you see United States? If I choose United States, all the servers that are free in United States will come out. This 100% means that it is going.
Just click on test networks.
Okay, I'll click on it to on my VPN. Once I on my VPN, it has automatically connected me to USA. It is now, my phone will act as if I'm in US, but I'm actually in Nigeria. And I'm going to show you evidence to it. How will I know? I'll go to my Google Chrome. I'll go to my Google Chrome and I'll type what is my IP address.com. What is my IP address.com. Once I type what is my IP address.com, it will show me where my current IP is. And it's going to show United States. You can see the, let me also copy it. Now, can you see it's showing that I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, United States. Can you see it? Let me send the link to check your VPN address. So if there are some websites that you cannot visit because you're a Nigerian, there are some websites you cannot have access to because you're in Nigeria. There are some Netflix movies you cannot access because you're a Nigerian. But when you change your VPN like this to United States, you'll be able to have access to those websites. So that is how I was able to have access to bad.google.com. So when I joined that waiting list with this US VPN, they gave me access to it. And I now changed back to Nigeria. So let me go and off the VPN and refresh that page again. Remember that the page I showed you, it showed Atlanta, Georgia, United States. Let me go and off the VPN. I'll disconnect it. I've disconnected it now. And go back there and refresh this page. It will bring me back to Nigeria.
Sorry, is the Proton
I'm back to Nigeria from using VPN. So I don't use that tool all the time, but I had to just teach it because you may have to do something that may require you being in US. Some people who use PayPal and all that, this is what they use from Nigeria. And they stay in US and open PayPal accounts. Whenever they want to log into the account, they will go back to their VPN and log into the PayPal and all that. This is what they use. And even some of these people that browse without data, this is sometimes it's VPN that they use. And it now look as if they hacked MTN because that thing actually blocks MTN network and you keep browsing for free. But for me, I pay for my data. I don't have time to test cheat that is working or that is not working. So, where do you check?
this cheat? So
No. I just teach what is legal, please. So, I'm going to show you. Let me go back to my slide. I'm going to just do a peripheral on all these things. The next one is Perplexity AI. Perplexity. It also gives references. Perplexity. Let me go there. Perplexity. Perplexity AI. I just open perplexity.ai. This is it, perplexity.ai. And you don't need to register on perplexity.ai to get your results. That's the beautiful thing about it. Oh, now they've given option to sign up. When I knew about Perplexity in January, you cannot sign up. You just come and search. Here you can search internet, you can do academic. So let me do academic. Write an abstract on malaria prevention in Nigeria.
You and this your malaria prevention. Don't be smart.
I'm sorry. I'm doing research on malaria. That's why it's like that. I'm sorry.
Okay, I understand. Just
I'm sorry. All right, thank you. So can you see it wrote the abstract for me and also gave me the referencing very fast. And because I chose academic, so that's the good thing about Perplexity. You can also use it, especially for quick results, when you don't have time to log into Chat GPT and the rest. Then the next one is a Hugging Face. It's very funny, but it's very sweet. So Hugging Face works like Chat GPT, huggingface.co, huggingface.co. It works like Chat GPT. You don't need to sign up for you to get results. Just click on start chatting. You must not sign up unless they have changed it. But the last time I used it, I didn't sign up. I'll click on start chatting. And once I click on start chatting, it just come back like good. It's now, have you seen it? Do I need to register? No. I'll just type my question and click. So some people that couldn't access Chat GPT this night, this is what I recommend for them to use and be practicing. So I can say here, act as an IT professional and teach me how to format a laptop. And you see, it's giving me responses. So all these things are alternative to Chat GPT. All these things I mentioned are alternative to Chat GPT. Are we together? So the next one is Writesonic. Writesonic. Writesonic is like a website. Let me go there. Writesonic. Writesonic.com/chat. I'll be posting it in the group, any website that I'm visiting. Writesonic website. Writesonic, okay. I want to just create a pool. Hope we are learning. Hope we are learning something new. Yes, no. All right, so I just created a pool. Please help me to answer in your WhatsApp. So Writesonic is another app. So, but here you have to register, and it's using Chat GPT 4. It claims to be using Chat GPT 4. So some of those people that use Chat GPT 4, they give limitations to what you can actually learn. So this is Writesonic. I introduced this Writesonic very early to the members of my group, Becoming Better with Chimex. I have a group called Becoming Better with Chimex, where we share a lot of stuff together. So let me use their Chat GPT now. They said their own is Chat GPT 4. And this one also uses internet to get the latest information. So I can tell it to, and this one, I think you can't use more than 5 a day. I think you can't use more than 5 a day. So I'll come to Chatsonic. It's also known as Chatsonic. Let me say I want to, who can give me an idea of what I will talk about? Let me talk about, let me know if this one can guess who I am. Let me tell me about Chime Chinonso Simon. Some of them are that smart. Some of these this thing are that smart to tell you about you. Oh, they say I've run out of words. Yeah, sorry. All right, I don't have words again. I've used all my trial version here. Let me use Superior GPT-4. Okay, I cannot use it because I've not upgraded. No wahala. So that's it for this one. So with this, I think I've given you all the top AI tools. The last one I'm going to give you, that one uses Chat GPT-4. I'll teach that one at the end of this class. That will be a take home. That one is very fun, very sweet, very fun. That one I'll teach it at the end of the class. So I want us to go straight to how to detect what Chat GPT writes and how to override it. Are we together? So from my screen, hey, someone is on. Someone put his mic on and there are two in that place. Please, one person should off. So from my screen, how to override the Chat GPT content detector to get better results. Look at all the websites I listed. I'm going to also paste them in the WhatsApp group. GPT-0. gpt0.me .me 0gpt.com 0gpt.cc. Then the last two is the thing we are going to use to be rewriting them. Then that's paraphrasing2.com. Then quillbots.com. All right. So let's start. Let me go to the first one that I shared, gpt0.me. Remember, there was an item that I drafted out with malaria, right? So this place is the world #1 AI detector with over 1 million users. So we are going to copy that article that we wrote. This is the article we wrote. You know, it's plenty. We are going to copy it and paste here. And when we paste it, we'll tell it to run. So agree to the terms and service, get results. So can you see what it says? Your text is likely to be written entirely by AI. Are we together?
Yes.
Look at everything it said. Your text is likely to be written entirely by AI. So how do I detect this, or how do I rewrite this? That's why I say you don't just copy and paste. I'll go to paraphrasing2.com. Paraphrasing2.com. No, there was a website I posted. Let me just go to paraphrasing2.ai. Thank you. I made a mistake. Thank you very much for helping me rewrite it. That's Oluchi. God bless you, Oluchi. So I'm going to paste it here again. I want you to rewrite it, and I want to click near human. Near human is so that Chat GPT will see that a human being that wrote it. Are we together? And is a research. So I'll come here, select tool. I want it to be professional. Okay, that one is not selecting. That one is not selecting. So I'll come here and enter the text I want to paraphrase. Bam. I've entered it, and I'll click on paraphrase. What this thing wrote is 5,329 characters. Plenty. If you have met a professional writer before, they used to charge per letter, per character they write for you. So imagine how ChatGPT is about to sack many of them, not all of them though. So I'll click on paraphrase. So it's rewriting it for me here now. You know, these words are plenty, so it may take a little while. And there are so many other paraphrasing too. Good. So this is the paraphrased one. I'll copy it. See the icon for copy. I'll copy it. I'll come back to that place again and paste it again. Bam. Let's know if it's going to detect it again. I'll click on get results. Okay, let me refresh this page and paste it again. Human. Get results. Okay, can you see the results now? Your text is likely to be written entirely by a human. I did not change any word. So, what Professor Wesabi will know about all these websites that detect ChatGPT, blah, blah, blah. And that's why you should not just copy and paste. That will be the height of foolishness. Okay? So you copy it, you go and paraphrase it before you use it. So that paraphrasing tool is just an example of paraphraser. Another one you can use is Quillbot. Quillbot.com. If I have money in this Quillbot, I will even upgrade to premium. And another way to upgrade to premium is that you can you can combine with 2 or 3 people. You people will pay the money together, and it will be easy for you people. Do you get? So, and this Quillbot, if you have it, their app will be running around on your system. Wherever you are typing, the app will come and hang itself, so that if you do mistake, it will correct it for you. So, and here, there's a limit to what it can paraphrase. So you have to be doing it small. Like I just pasted that new project here, and I told it to paraphrase. It can't paraphrase all of them because, so look at what he's doing. He's picking points that it paraphrased. Can you see all these words that are highlighted here are paraphrased? So that is how to detect what is written by Chat GPT, or how to override it. I believe I've taught that now, right? So
yes.
The next thing I want to tell you about is back to Chat GPT. How to, Chat GPT have a limitation. I told you that my own Chat GPT stops at my own Chat GPT looks different than what every other person is using because of what I did. So how did I make my Chat GPT to be like that, to be giving me premium results? My own Chat GPT and this one here is not the same. This is the normal Chat GPT. This is what my own looks like. So I want to teach you how your own can be like this. There are 2 tools that I use for my own to be like this. So here you are seeing plenty prompts. You see plenty prompts here. Chat GPT prompt. Look at this one, human writer. Once I put here and say, what it means is do not change the subject name or the X name. Please, all these things are prompts. By the time I paste it, look at how long this prompt is. How long it is. I'll just come, if I now come here and paste the blog post here, almost, you go rewrite them like human. That's like using Chat GPT to do paraphrasing. This is it. This is more like using Chat GPT to do paraphrasing. It's paraphrasing it now. And this time around, because I am using some tools on my Chat GPT, it's showing the reference. Like, look at the first reference. I can see it here. That World Malaria Report. Look at another reference. Can you see another reference? This is another reference, World Malaria Report.
Yeah, sorry,
So,
we can't see anything. It's just showing us your Chat GPT.
Sorry. Yes, now I'm just showing you. Yeah, that's where I am. So for you to make your own Chat GPT to be like my own, not to be like this, to be like my own, where you see lots of prompts, and you now select the one you will use. We have 2 tools. One of them, we'll call it AIPM. AIPM for AIPM Chat GPT. So it's a Chrome extension. Are we together? It's a Chrome extension. So if you click on it, it will come out like this. If it come out like this, you now click on Add to Chrome. When you click on Add to Chrome, it automatically adds to your Google Chrome. So anytime you open Chat GPT, this thing will also help you to have that page that is like my own, where you have a lot of prompts. Like my own Chat GPT have plenty prompts. If I want to do something, I don't know the prompt to use, I'll come here and click on top prompt. I can even search for prompts here and look at different prompts, YouTube video scripts, act as a recruiter. This one is what HR is using, autocorrect your test, general expert advisor, act as a personal trainer, act as a chief executive officer, act as a novelist. You can even use Chat GPT to write a book. There's one that I saved here. Let me look for it. I put it as favorite. I don't know why that thing is. Let me put it, write a book. Write a book in 1 click. You can use this one now and write a book in 1 click from beginning to the end. And at the end, you just copy it. So that is by the way. So if you want to add it to your own Chat GPT, if you are using a laptop, listen attentively. If you're using a laptop, you just come here, AIPRM for Chat GPT. Then, if you are using a phone, I will teach you how to do it. You know, Google Chrome does not have extension on the phone. Google Chrome does not have extension on the phone, and that's why I told you in the course of the class, before the class starts, to download Kiwi browser. Who can remember me saying that? I talked about downloading Kiwi browser.
Yes,
So
you did.
yeah, so why I told you to download Kiwi browser is that Kiwi browser is the only mobile browser that you can add Chrome extension to. Let me repeat my point. Why I told you to get Kiwi browser is that Kiwi browser is the only mobile browser that you can add Google Chrome extension to. So, but then there is this there are two extensions I want you to get. One of them is AIPM. I talked about it. AIPM for Chat GPT. The second one is web chat. Web chats for Chat GPT. Web chat for Chat GPT. That's the second one. Yes. That means Chat GPT with internet access. I also use that one too. This is it. Web Chat GPT. So what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to get the image of this thing and post in the WhatsApp group so that you can know it well when you say it. All right, so this is the first one. The second one I recommended is AIPRM. You need these two. The first one is to get prompt. The second one is to get latest Chat GPT information from the internet. That way you are commanding Chat GPT to also use internet to give you information that you want. All right, I'm posting it in the chat WhatsApp group. So those that are missing the class, they are going to watch the video. Even though they registered for the class, they are going to watch the video. That's why we are recording. So let me now go to mobile device. Let me go to mobile device now to show you. Okay. Let me go to the phone now to show you my phone. I'm now opening my phone to show you how to add it on your device. So what do? I'll go to my Kiwi browser app. I have so many apps on my phone and each of them have a function. All right, so let me go to Kiwi browser app. This is Kiwi browser app. I'll open it. If I open it, ChatGPT will even automatically open. Hey, it will be tiny for you, don't worry. It's because it's mobile, okay? So this is what I do. You click on the top icon here on your Kiwi browser. If you click there, you are going to see extensions. You are going to see extensions. So you tap on extensions. Once you tap on extension, you can search for those extensions here. Can you see that I've already put the two extensions on my own? Let me screenshot it and share in the group. All right. So now, if you don't see them, you click on from store. If you click from store, it will lead you to Google Chrome store. There are so many extensions. If you know how extensions work, your work will be so easy. If you know how these extensions work very well, you will use it to do amazing stuff. So here you now search for the extension and then add it on your browser. Once you add it on your browser, all you need is just to open your Chat GPT. If you notice, everything I'm opening here is Chat GPT because that's the only thing I'm using Kiwi browser for. So I'll come here, chat.openai.com. you will notice that my own Chat GPT here is different. So you are going to see web access down, down, down. It will be tiny. You may not be able to see it with your phone. It's going to be very tiny if you are using the phone to access these tools. So let me use my personal Chat GPT. I don't like holding knowledge. So everything I now will tell you. Look at my personal Chat GPT on browser. That's why I use laptop if I want to do something serious. I don't use phone. So if you look at this place, you're going to see web access. So that web access means I'm telling Chat GPT to use the internet to give me results. I can switch it off. If I just want it to use its own knowledge, okay? But why I like using internet is that it gives me what I want. There was a day I used the internet. I told him to tell me about myself. Tell me about myself. The thing shocked me. Tell me about Chime Chinonso Simon. The thing shocked me. Let me know if it is still on point. Okay, now imagine what it wrote about me. Based on such results, Chime Chinonso appears to be an IT professional with expertise in everything you see here is based on what is on my LinkedIn, all that. He just went to the internet and gathered it. Can you see it? Can you see it? Are we still here?
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. So if you use this web access, ChatGPT can help you get summary of people's profile without you going to research, gather it. It will just give it to you. And if I want you to write more, I'll come here and say continue writing. Once I click on this continue here, it will continue writing about me. Okay, I think I didn't write it well, so it's writing another thing. So ChatGPT can also give you irrelevant results. Please get used to that on time. Get used to that. So let me use someone as an example. Who is in this call? I can use as an example. Let me use. Okay, Ike Funaya. Thank you very much. Let me use you as an example. If you have any information on the internet, it will give us. Tell me more about Ike Gift. Ifunanya.
I'm not sure I get the myself for myself.
Okay, let's try. Okay, let's try. Okay. Can you see what it wrote? Based on such results, Ike Funaya appears to be an active person on social media platforms such as Twitter and Facebook. True or false? On Twitter, Ifunaya's profile is Alpha Ike Gift Ifunaya, and their handle is Ike Gift Ifunaya. Their tweets suggest that they are involved with urban radio and have expressed appreciation for people who understand their home situation while still loving them. Additionally, Ifunaya has tweeted a message of being a blessing to someone and their team, and this reference is there. So if I click on that reference, it's going to take me straight to that tweet that Ike Gift Ifunaya did. And this is the tweet. May heaven bless you and your team richly. So don't joke with ChatGPT.
Please, Chime, please try Chime, please. Very important.
If you continue trying everybody,
Please, one last time.
We can try it on our own, right?
We can't try everybody.
You go there
Depending by 10.
We can try it on our own, right?
Hello.
We can try it on our own. No time, please. No time.
Please, we can try it on our own. So
Exactly.
Try
I guess we'll try it on our own then.
Kenechukwu Nweke is a senior Scrum Master. I don't know. Are you in USA? The second individual is a relationship manager at Guarantee Trust Bank in Nigeria. This is you. You are individual 2.
Okay. Yeah, I think the second one applies to me.
Yeah, the second one applies to. But if you had put your full name, it would have still bring out more. So that is just an example. Let's stop there. You can do this on your own. How can you do this? Activate AI PRM on your Chat GPT and activate web search. on your Chat GPT, you'll be able to get powerful results like this. And if you go to normal Chat GPT and type it, it will not give you any result. Tell me more about Chime Chinonso Simon. If it gives me result, I'll be shocked. Okay, see what it says. I'm sorry, I don't know any information about Chime Chinonso Simon. But all these things are still Chat GPT. But because I applied web access and AI RPM in the other side, I was able to get results. So let's move on. No time. There's so much to learn. So the next thing I want to teach you is I've talked so much on Chat GPT. I'm going to stop. Let's move to AI tools. So there's no secret about Chat GPT that I know that I did not expose to you. The next thing will be the prompt, how to access the prompt and other big tools you can learn. So now the next thing is how to develop websites in 10 minutes without coding. I listed some websites here, and all these websites can be used to create a website for you in less than 10 minutes. I'm going to just practicalize one. This thing you are seeing here is a website I created in less than 10 seconds for my business. And that one is so fine that all you need to put is your business idea. I'm going to use Mixio. We are going to get this presentation at the end of this class. Don't worry. So I'm going to use Mixio as an example. Mixio will, you just need to just give it idea and it will generate it. Let me use another place to try Mixio. All right, let me use here. Mixio.io. So it says launch your startup in seconds. All right, I'll say start for free. All right, all I need here, all Mixio need is a startup item and it will generate that website for you. So who can give us an example of a startup we can type?
Yes. Musical training studio.
Yes.
Yeah?
Musical training studio.
Okay, music training studio.
Studio,
All right.
Yes. Which music training studio?
I want to start a music training studio. Generate site. It's connecting to AI, is submitting description, is generating a startup name. It can even give you a name, a logo, everything.
Sorry, please, I missed this part. Please. I had a hitch, please.
I also did.
Which part did you miss? Please, can you type it in the
How
WhatsApp?
you got to this? The Mixo, like, is it mixo.com or app.mixo.io?
App.mixio.io. Okay. When you go there, like what this website does is that it picks your startup idea and develop a website with it. Are you together? So, and also develop a logo and give you a name and everything. Okay. So I put up, someone suggested an idea that he wants to start up a musical studio training. Okay. So I just put it like that. I want to start music training studio. So it generated this logo that you can see here. And this is the website, just simple website. Choosing the right location, create a curriculum that sells, a testimonial where people will put their email and all that. It just creates a simple website. And if I want to continue with this website, I'll now do save and customize. Okay. Now, the creating of this website is free, but if you want to maintain it continuously, you will have to pay them. I think you will have to pay them some money in order to maintain it for free. Then I also listed some other website that does the same thing there. We have jimmy.so, you have durable.co. I've used durable.co before to create a website, and the website stayed for 3 months before they deleted it. Okay, so if I have an event, I want to create an event that is coming up in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, and I want to create a website for that event, I'll simply go and use durable.co. So all these websites that are listed here, I'm going to copy it and share with you on the WhatsApp group. And remember that this WhatsApp group will be continuous. Even after this class, I will not close it. We'll keep discussing. If you have any question, you bring it up. If you have any idea, you bring it up. Whatever you have, you bring it up and we'll discuss it. Are we together? So the next thing we are going to talk about is using AI for academic research. Using AI for academic research. I listed some tools here that can help you do academic research, and I'm going to explain them one by one. I'll be visiting some, and I will not be able to visit some of them. You visit it on your own because time is against us, but I'm going to show you the top ones. Let me just copy this thing and paste in the group first before I start showing you the magics for academic research. I've not finished. Let me copy the remaining one. Right. So this first one, elicit.org, is free. Okay, for academic research. If I'm doing an academic research, it serves as an AI. The last time I used this thing, I don't need to sign up. Or I don't know that you can now sign up. Hi, these people no try you. Let me just sign up. Okay. The last time I used it, I didn't need to sign up, but you know they develop every day. Sometimes when they start this tool, they make it free. Then after some time, they'll start asking for money and all. So, but I can see that it's still free. Okay. So ask a research question. Don't mind me. Malaria prevention in Nigeria. Then I'll say search. So this thing will give me different papers on malaria prevention in Nigeria, and the summary, abstract summary. Look at the abstract summary this side. Look at the abstract summary this side in each and every one of them. Then if I click on this PDF, it will lead me to where I'll download the paper. Just like that. If I want to talk about interventions, it will give me papers on interventions and their summary. Okay, look at how it develops its paper. And I can also ask it questions. If you noticed, when I typed it initially, it told me to ask questions on that. Malaria prevention in Nigeria. So I want to tell it brainstorm questions for malaria prevention in Nigeria. It's now generating research questions. Can you see research questions? What is the current state of malaria? And I can use these things to develop my project or write a book. I want to write a book with all these keywords. I'll just use these things and go to Chat GPT and it will generate it for me. So with reference, so not just anyhow. So that is what elicit.org can do for you. Then there's one that can generate PowerPoint for you. Let me just go there. Slidesgpt.com. But the problem is that you can't download the PowerPoint unless you have to pay for it. Slidesgpt.com. But it's going to give you an example of what it generated. This is very powerful. You can use it to create PowerPoint presentation just by a topic. The website will use its hands to go and research about the topic and create it for you in a PowerPoint method that will be so nice. That's what it's going to do. So the website is opening. Let me show you one that I did in the afternoon. Okay, I told it to generate a PowerPoint. See what I told it. Okay, this is slidesgpt.com. Are we together?
Yes.
All right.
Sure, sir.
Thank you for that response. Thank you. So I told it I want a 10-page slide on prevention of malaria in Nigeria. and I clicked on create deck. And this is look at what it said. The below side has been generated by an AI. The system may occasionally generate incorrect or misleading information. That means you have to go through it again. But even if I don't have time, I can even copy this slide image by image. Oh, they even say I can download it, Kabaya. Let me try downloading it. They say I have to pay $2. It's not bad, Sha. $2 to download it is not bad. But look at it. Look at the title. Look at the first slide. And these people are smart. They didn't make it easy so that you can even get the image. Okay, you can't even get the image. If not, you can just grab the image, use it as slide 1 till you finish your presentation. That's if you don't have money to pay them. So now, look at the prevention of malaria in Nigeria. Look at it. Then they even give you this thing below is like a guide to what you talk. Like, look at what he say. Malaria is a major public health concern in Nigeria with a prevalence rate of over 27%. The disease is responsible for a significant number. It says this presentation will provide an overview of the current situation with malaria in Nigeria and discuss strategies for prevention and management. It now went to the next slide. Causes of malaria. Can you see? It also provided images. Look at the next slide. Symptoms of malaria. It provided it. Diagnosis of malaria. It provided it. Treatment of malaria. It provided it. Prevention strategies. It provided it. Vaccines. Look at how to tell you that this thing is smart. A malaria vaccine could have a significant impact on public health in Nigeria and other countries with high malaria transmission rates. There is currently no licensed vaccine for malaria, but several vaccines are in development, are undergoing clinical trials, which is true. Community engagement. Can you see pictures? Government policies. Can you see partnerships, challenges? I just gave it a topic and it created the slide. And if you need this topic, if you need this slide, $2.5 is like okay, $1 is like $7.50. So if I'm to calculate, don't mind me, I'm calculating too much. $2.50 by $7.50 is just 1,875 naira, and you don't need to crack your brain. Just pay them and download it. So this is a very powerful knowledge that I just shared right now. It's a powerful knowledge that I shared right now for academic people. If you don't have time, just come here, do it. And I believe you can also, let me see their pricing. I think it's very affordable. Let me see their pricing. Okay, who can give us something we'll develop PowerPoint presentation on? Somebody should give us a topic.
Yes. A presentation on a medical tech company.
No, now you have to be specific. You know, this one is presentation. You have to be specific if there is a medical tech company, but there must be a research or something on ground, unless you want to use it to generate a startup idea. Do you understand what I mean?
Yes. Okay.
So we can see
on metformin.
Presentation on what?
Metformin.
On what?
Metformin. METFORMIN.
He's pronouncing metformin, an anti-diabetic.
No problem. I want you to spell it well. METFORM.
IN.
Okay, good. So let us create. I want a 10-page slide on metformin. So let's create that.
Show me that there is a pharmacist that gave this metformin.
Yes, he's a pharmacist. Winifred is a pharmacist. Can't you see? I had to even ask of the spelling. I know no book.
Slide GPT.
No pharmacy. All right. So
and the first person now medical lab person.
Okay. Yes, the first person may be a medical lab person. You can actually develop something if you have a company in mind, or you can just talk about medical technology or medical lab technology, and you to develop a slide on it. But so let's assume that Winifred is a pharmacist and want to develop a slide. It's not assume she's a pharmacist, please. She's a pharmacist and want to develop a slide on metformin. Maybe you're a medical sales rep and you want to make a presentation on this metformin to a potential client, maybe in the hospital or to a doctor directly. This slide is developing. While it's developing, let's go to another thing, please. So metformin is typically starting at it's still typing. Okay, so let's do that thing. By the time we come back, our slide presentation will be ready. So let's go to other thing. Why this slide is generating. Still on using AI for academic. I've talked about both. You can use also copy.ai to generate article. You can use Chat PDF. What Chat PDF does is like a chatpdf.com is like a website where you go and generate, you upload PDF and begin to ask the PDF questions, and it begins to answer the questions from the information in the PDF. Let me give you an example. This is what I uploaded the last time. I uploaded a material on seasonal malaria chemo prevention startup guide in Nigeria, and I asked it what is SMC. Okay, so I can tell me more about SMC drugs. Based on the article that I've presented, okay, can you see it just stated it, the SMC drug use, but it's not providing these answers based on the guide that I uploaded, a PDF document. So on Chat PDF, you can actually upload a document and then ask that document question. And the document, what this AI does is search through those documents to now generate the answer that you need. Okay. So now I think our presentation is ready. Watch out. Okay, it's loading. I won't be in a hurry. Let me allow it. Please, can you mute, please? All right. Thank you very much. Somebody is still on. Okay. We are back. So now look at the slide. Winifred, are you seeing it?
Yes, lecturer.
All right. So metformin overview. It also gave you a picture of a drug-like picture of metformin. And then if you go further, see the pharmacology of metformin, look at the indications, look at the dosage and administration, look at the adverse effects, look at the contradictions, look at the drug interactions, look at the monitoring, look at pregnancy and lactation, look at patient education, look at case studies, and look at conclusions. So how do you rate this slide GPT? Yeah.
I rate them like mad. Oh.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So let's go to the next one. Time is against us, so I'm going to be faster now. So the next thing on our slide is integrating Chat GPT to WhatsApp, Telegram, and your browser. Okay, so all these websites I listed here, you can use it to do Chat GPT directly on your phone. But the funny thing here is that some of them have limitations, okay? And some of them, you can use them maybe once a month or once a year, or once. If you finish the trial version, you won't be able to use them again. So I'm going to copy it and paste in our group so that I'll use my phone and show you how it is being used. I'll use my phone to show you how it is being used. Yes, you need to sign up. Oh, James, you need to sign up. Yes, you need to sign up to use AI RPM. You need to sign up. So I just pasted the websites. So I want us to be trying it out one after the other on our own. Let me start from the first one. So the first one is smooth.ai. So if you open the website smooth.ai, this is how it looks like, okay? Then if you click on start smoothing, okay, it's telling me about the pricing. I think I've exhausted my trial version, but check it on your own phone. For me, I've exhausted my trial version. Okay, start smoothing. I have exhausted my own. Their price have even reduced to $2.99 per month. Okay, I've exhausted my trial version, so you can try it on your phone. But let me go to the next one, askgenie.ai. Askgenie.ai. If I go to askgenie.ai, I'll click on launch WhatsApp. And here you can also try for free. Okay, I think I've exhausted my own too. You know, all these things, I've tried it. Please, they say that 7 days is free. Don't input your credit card. Do you know why? After that 7 days, you will forget to remove it. You will forget. It's not about Holy Spirit. Oh. You will forget to remove it. And they will charge you. And you may forget again and they will charge you again. So avoid sites like this, please. Now let's go to the next one, buddygpt.ai. 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 Time is against us, but once you open it, you can try it out. Once you open it, you can try it out. It may open on your own phone faster. So we also have useroger.com. This useroger.com works more on Telegram. And we also have getwiz.xyz. And we also have whatgpt.ai. I think my own is up on my phone. So this is how buddygpt looks like. I'll now say try for free on WhatsApp. Now this is it. Try for free on WhatsApp. I'll say hi. Let me know if it's going to respond. Hello, how can I assist you today? Can you help me? Can you help me define Chat GPT? So it's not as if you are chatting with them directly on your WhatsApp. It gave me an answer. Can you see that? Sure, Chat GPT is an AI language model. I think this one you do maximum of 5 a day or something. I think that's how this one works. And you can also test other ones on your own. So now, the next thing I want to teach you is how to, I've taught you about how to override ChatGPT context detector. Now, how to assess future AI tools. How to assess future AI tools. What do I mean by this? Every blessed day, a new AI tool come out. Every blessed day, because the world is going crazy. So every blessed day, a new AI tool come out. So it's websites like this that you are now going to see all those new tools that came out. It's on websites like this that you are going to see them. On websites like this. So we are going to go to each of them one after the other. One of them is superaitools.io. I'm giving you this information because with this, you can be on your own and start learning about recent new tools that are developed daily. So this is Super AI. Okay. So on this Super AI, some of them are free, some of them are freemium. Freemium means after trial, you can't use them again, or you can only use some free version of it. So I'll go to free ones. I don't need to pay at all. Look at the new tools. TLDV is a new tool. They added it maybe today. It says this one record, transcribe, timestamp, edit, and share calls for meeting. This one automate your message with just a few clicks. This one document what you are doing instantly. See that GPT-0 we talked about. This one convert text to presentation using AI. This one is another source for AI tool, webdat.com. So if I come to this webdat, I'll not be like, oh wow, this is a new tool. So what I'll do is I'll come here and I'll come and add it to my list of tools. So I expect also I'll be coming to places like this steady and be giving you latest tools that are actually working. Let me click on added today to know the ones that they added newly today. superaitools.io added today. The ones they added today is Movio. This one turn text into spoken person video. We have AI wallpaper in second, the one that remove unwanted objects from images, like all these people that are selling clothes and that used to flood our WhatsApp status with the pictures of the clothes they sell. And you'll be seeing number 3, 4, 5, 5, 6 on those pictures. You can use AI tools like this to remove those images. Then we have different AI tools. As you are here with me, look at Slide GPT. Yeah, I made it. So I talked about it. So there are so many of it, plenty of it. This one helps you to, this one is Chat GPT right inside your Excel sheet. Okay, this one generate personalized email based on LinkedIn profile. There are so many tools. As you are seeing it with me, it's not go come. This is where I saw plenty of those tools that I've been sharing with you. Here is where I got to know about them. I'm not holding it. I'm telling it to you for free. So let's go to another one. AI wizard.ai. Discover the top AI tools with AI Wizard. I cannot be a wizard in the name of Jesus. Amen. So look at the different sections. The one you want, look at 20 newest AI tools, all the new ones, you see them here. There are so many tools. There are so many tools. The next one is futuretools.io. I got to find about this futuretools.io last week, and it's so wonderful. It's so wonderful. You can sort to newest. Upvoted means that people have used it and seen that it's working. That's what upvoted means. So they come here, they vote it. So you're going to see a lot of tools here. Some of them are free, some of them are not free. The more you try it based on your need, you now see what you want. You now see what you want. I want to ask a question on the group now. Just a few quick questions. Are we tired of learning? I'm sorry
Not
I
at
had
all.
to, I'm
No,
sorry.
continue.
I'm sorry that I had to compress all these things in one day because I don't want to take your time, and that's why I had to go straight to the point without wasting your time. Somebody is already tired of learning. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry, Mish. I'm very sorry, Mish. Forgive me. We are two that are tired. I'm almost summarizing, okay? I'll move straight to the other bonus that I promised you because I've exhausted what is on my slide here. So let me go back to my table of contents. What are other things that I promised you for the class? How to access GPT-4 without paying for Chat GPT Pro. Chat GPT Pro is where you pay $20 monthly to get access to the GPT-4, and GPT-4 is so wonderful. So I'm going to show you where you can get access to GPT-4. The website, I'm going to share it with you now, is a very premium website. It's not even up to 2 weeks old because every day I keep researching on this thing. The name of the website is chat.forefront. Chat.forefront.ai. I intentionally left this for the last because it's the bomb. I intentionally left it for the last. So I'm going to go there now. Chat.forefront.ai is very, very, well, people are really tired. I'm very sorry. I'm summarizing. So now I already have an account here already, chat.forefront. So if you come here, you see model 3.5 and 4. I'll choose 4. Okay. And then I'll choose the personality I like. I love Dexter. Dexter is a cartoon character. And Dexter is also fun when he's chatting. I'll choose Dexter. Now, the kind of result I'll get here is more unique than what ChatGPT will give me because this is ChatGPT 4. So Dexter said, greetings, my fellow science enthusiasts. Welcome to my secret laboratory where I, Dexter, conduct my most brilliant experiment and create my most ingenious invention. What brings you to my lair of scientific discovery today. Now, with this chat.forefront, you can only generate 5 responses every 3 hours. Okay, that's the limitation. So you need to know what you want before you come here. So I'll tell Dexter, do you know ChatGPT can generate a table? I'll tell Dexter, create a table stating examples of stating samples of Chat GPT prompt.
Isn't active.
Huh?
Your screen is not active.
Okay, let me stop sharing and share again. Sorry. Let me stop sharing and share again. Sorry. We're almost concluding, please. All right. Now I don't know where I stopped. Hey, where's my forefront now? Okay, I've seen it. Good. So I said create a table stating samples of ChatGPT prompts I can use to generate images. So I'll say I'll send now. So this is why I like Dexter. He said, a request for a table of GPT prompt to generate images. You say, very well, let me put my genius intellect to work. Behold, this table of prompts. So he just gave me example of ChatGPT prompt I can use to generate image. And I didn't share that one with you. Let me just share it ASAP. So you can generate image at bing.com/creator. bing.com/create. I didn't share that with you. Try again, Ruby. It's opening because that's what I'm using. Forefront.ai. Let me paste it again. Let me paste it again. So let me use the samples of what Dexter have created: a futuristic city skyline at dusk, a serene mountain landscape with flowing river. So let me use this to see if I can generate an image on Microsoft Bing. So I will type this prompt now and then click on create. It's creating. As you can see, it's creating. Once it's finished creating, it will give me that image that I requested for. So you can use Microsoft Bing to create images. I'm also going to give you, okay, look at the image it generated. Can you see it? This is the image it generated. I can download it. I can use it to do anything. Please, who left his speaker on? All right, thank you, Jematoba. All right, so back to what I was teaching you. If you put what you want this image to generate, it also works with AI. I didn't tell you it was Microsoft that sponsored the startup of OpenAI. This ChatGPT everybody is celebrating today. Microsoft sponsored them when they started. So that is it about chatforefront.ai.com, and that is it about how to create image on using ChatGPT. Then I'll give you access to over 1,000 ChatGPT prompts worth $50. I contributed with someone to get this, and I'm going to be sharing it for free with you. I'm going to be sharing it for free with you. I'm going to be sharing it in the WhatsApp group. All you need to do is when you click there, you are going to see plenty ChatGPT marketing prompts, including bonus. I'm going to copy it now to paste in the group. I'm going to also share with you plenty more sites. All right. Okay, the thing don't want to copy completely. Oh. Okay, let me just copy this and post. What I'm giving you now is worth $50. If you go there now, you go see prompt tire. Now you go see prompt tire. You're going to see a lot of prompts that you can use. So, and I also talked about continuous update on latest AI tools on the WhatsApp group, access to a short book I wrote on Chat GPT. I'll share that later. Compile links of all the websites I mentioned in the course of this training, including this slide. I'm going to talk about it. And I think that is all. I also promised you a refund of your money if you don't learn anything new. If you're sincere with me that we wasted these 2 hours, 27 minutes, then I will refund your money with all gladness and heart. So with these few points of mine, I believe that our discussion will continue in the WhatsApp group. So thank you very much for attending this class. I'm very, very grateful. If you have any questions, some people may need to drop on this call. If you have any question, you can drop it in the chat. I'm going to respond to it, but I'll also be happy to hear 2 or 3 testimonials before we close. So if you want to just say something, just raise your hand. Thank you very much. Those that raise their hand, I'm going to give you hand to talk. So who is who is the first person? First to last. Okay, first to last. All right. Thank you for raising your hand. So Amara Adindo, can you unmute and say what you want to say?
All right, thank you, Sir Chimex. Good evening, everybody. I've been using ChatGPT for a while now, but I learned there's a lot I've learned today that I actually didn't know. I was actually very eager for the ChatGPT 4, but I saw that there's even still a lot I can do with ChatGPT and the other AI tools. And I really want to appreciate you for taking your time to pour all this knowledge on us this evening. Thank you so much, Sir Chimex.
Thank you very much. Thank you for this feedback. I'm very grateful. Adeleye, can you talk, please?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, my
thank
guy.
you for you good. Thank you for the training, and it's so really mind blowing. That's what I can use. It's mind blowing. I'm serious, and it's so fun. It's not tiring. It's not boring. Thank you so much. And please, when can we get the certificate, and how are we going to get it? This certificate.
All right, I'm going to create a form. Those that are interested will fill the form, and the certificate will be sent to their mail.
Yeah. I'm glad I'm really this training was recommended to me by my boss, Adana Divine Diola today, and I'm really glad I paid for it. I'm really glad I paid and attended it. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I'm very grateful. Thank you very much. Kingsley.
Okay. Thank you, Chime. I'm actually connecting from outside the shores of Nigeria. So when I saw I used to attend your previous trainings, and when I saw your, what's it called, your WhatsApp this thing, I decided I must join this one because it's been long. I've tried to figure out this Chat GPT and it has been giving me trouble, but I must say this is an eye-opener. I learned a lot today and I'm very happy. It's going to help me a lot in my career. Thank you very much.
Wow, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm very grateful. Thank you very much. Monica, can you speak?
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Chimex, thank you for this is teaching, it's not lecturing, but it's practicalizing. And to me, it's a whole new thing. And I have a lot of challenges with things I'm handling recently. And this teaching, this Chat GPT is just an answer to that. So I'm saying a very big thank you, and I'm really, really grateful for this your timing and also impacting. No money can quantify with this knowledge. I'm really, really grateful. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm very grateful. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Who is the next person? Tochuku, can you talk?
Mr. Chimex, thank you. I saw prior to the class, I have been trying to do one or two things with my little knowledge. But what I saw has increased me. I'm one person who writes, but then when I saw what Chat GPT, God help me with the pronunciation. When I saw what it could do, I said, fine. A combination of what it's doing and what I can write is something that I know would help me a lot. Thank you very, very much. And anybody who is asking you for 2,000 naira or the money back, you need to tell the person to pay the person back and collect the brain that the person doesn't want to use. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. We are going to stop at Gematoba. So, Kenechuku, you're the next.
Okay, hello.
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
Yeah, very well, loud and
Okay,
clear.
I'm fine. Okay, I'm fine. Thank you very much, Chimex. I mean, I met you in school, and since the first day I met you till today, like you never disappoint. Like you're one person that whenever I see anything coming from your end, I knew that it's going to be power packed. I've actually been using ChatGPT before now, but I mean, when I saw that you want to organize something like this, I knew that there are a whole lot of things I'm going to be taking out of this. So I decided to sign up immediately, and I actually recommended some people to join this as well. So what I'm suggesting, I don't know, it's just this kind of suggestion. This shouldn't end here. I mean, we are entering into the era of AI. This shouldn't end here. So I suggest that maybe after a while you also organize maybe version 2.0 or something, where more people we get to benefit from this, because I mean this is the future. This is it. So, and if we don't key into this now, I wonder where we are going to be in the next 5 to 10 years. So this shouldn't end here. And I also suggest that I don't know if WhatsApp will be the best platform for us to keep discussing about this. I know I have few groups I've joined in telegrams, and the way telegram is structured, I mean it makes referencing easy. Like when you pin some messages and all of that, people can always go back, refer to it, and there are level of control on telegram. So if, because I know that this is not just about 100 people, with time you will have a whole lot of people in this group, because it's going to benefit each and every one of us. So it's something we also need to explore, if it's possible for you to expand this group to maybe move it to telegram, so that because with time questions will start coming in and the whole group will be clustered with different questions and all of that. So let's look for a way to make the whole thing better, so that I mean we are going to reap from this, and also train new people joining this AI stuff, because I mean this is the future. This is the future. Chimes, I appreciate you. Like, I appreciate you. Thank you very much for this. Thank you very much. I'm happy being your friend. I'm happy meeting you in school, and I've never regretted that for one day. So thank you very much, Chimex. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm very grateful. Gematoba, the last person.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. Right on. Hello, Gematoba. Can you speak?
Can I
Hello.
replace? Can I replace her?
Who is that? Mercy. Okay, Mercy, right on. Just replace her, no problem. If she's come back, fine.
Okay. So, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Sachimex. Really, I learned so much, so much. Like what so many things, even some projects that I'm currently handling. Like right now, I know how to go about it because most time we have the idea what to do, and then we just keep thinking on how to go about it. I've really learned how to set up and start so many ideas I have and how to kickstart. So I really want to thank you for organizing this program. When you sent it to me, I and like from school, right from UNN, you've really been of help to so many students. And then when you sent this to me, I knew that something big was ahead. And you didn't, you just hit the point, and you just gave all. You put in your all, and you poured out yourself to us, and the wealth of knowledge that you have. Thank you so much. God bless
Wow.
you.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much for these testimonies. Thank you everyone for coming to this class. Like I said, the training will, okay. Jamatoba, can you speak
Can I
now?
ask a question?
Okay, right on. Ask your question.
Okay, mine is more like a clarification. Sorry, I think I lost it when you were describing the AI PRM and the web chat GPT. I think I lost the connection between this and Chrome and how you can have the extension.
Okay, but can I explain personally to you, because time is going and some people wants to go to bed? Can
True.
I
Yes,
explain?
yes, yes, yes,
I can
yes,
call
yes.
you. I'll just call you after this and explain to you, please,
No
because
problem. No
time is
problem.
against us. All right, thank you, Jamatoba. You wanted to say something. I want to give you the opportunity. Please speak so that we can close. Jama, right on. Hello, Jama. Okay, she's not speaking. I want to thank everybody once more for coming to this class. Thank you for trusting me with your 2K. I know it's quite big because of the way the economy is and all, but I feel that if I made this thing free, people won't take it serious. And I believe that nothing is free in this life. When you pay for value, you get value. And those that always look for free trainings, they lose. They lose all the time because everything can be free. So thank you for coming to this class. Like I said, we are going to save this recording. We are going to upload it on YouTube on a private link that the public won't have. Then anybody that wants to view it will give the person the link. Gone are the days where you download, send to the group. No, those days are over. Okay, we'll just send the link, you watch. And if you can help us, we want to also sell this video after this class. So for those that missed the class, so please, when you get the link to the video, don't share it publicly, please, so that we'll be able to also get more feedback and money from what we have done. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. So with this, I want to call it a day. The group is opportunity for us to network. I can tell you for free that I have a lot of amazing friends and network. And if you maximize it in that group, you're going to meet a great lot of people that will link you to opportunities. Then I also have a mentoring group called Becoming Better with Chimex. That one is require a just one time payment of 2,000 naira, and you're a member there for life. So if you're interested in that, we can still talk and I'll add you to the group. That place we share job opportunities, latest trips and technologies. Sometimes we have webinars for free like this, and we also share opportunities that happen in the society. So there are some opportunities that are limited within some organizations that are not public. There will find a way to share it with people and they take it serious. So if you're interested in that, you can chat me up on that. So with this, I want to say thank you for coming. We call it a day. Thank you very much. No, so please, can you stop the recording? Thank you very much and have a nice day. So we'll be ending the call now. Noni, please help us to end the call. We'll continue the discussion on WhatsApp.